What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
Yes, I have.
What do you know about him committing a fake theft during one of the courses?
What, about him going through people's bags? Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes. Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it. And I didn't know Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
Does Simon know that?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I didn't say anything.
So he doesn't know you went to Third Eye?
No.
Ah! So is that where you met Ryan as well?
Yep.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Well, it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
What sort of things?
Oh, just stupid things. Nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible. That's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous. I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
But... saw the flower while at college last year, which isn't necessarily incorrect, but you joined Third Eye. Yeah, it's not really a... It's not really a clash, admittedly. That's the only thing we've got about Third Eye, isn't it? Stop his abusive tactics. Has it?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yes, probably. Sure there's something I'm missing. Something rather obvious. We got this... there's nothing around here, so where would this... It's probably going to be like one of these back areas that I've not looked in for a while. It's going to have the fob thing in.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Basically, just this last one, isn't it? Oh no, the bag.
Have you seen this before, anywhere?
Well, I know the shop, a costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
No, okay, she doesn't mention it. I think we've already done that one.
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
It's something he did on the course. Stunt.
And what did he do exactly?
Oh, well, he pretended to steal from the students.
That doesn't ring a bell. Paul's stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or women dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
When was the last party he threw?
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay long.
That doesn't sound like him. I would have thought. But I don't think she's really talked about him that much. I don't think there's anything really to go with.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
When it comes to contradictions. Well... Oh, right, let's try going behind the pub and see if this fob works for anything in here. Which it probably doesn't. No. Maybe the back of the farm? So let's go further down. Is there anything? No. Let's go down. Let's go around the back, see if there's anything that opens. Or that could open. I think it will pop up if it's there. Further up. Although I don't think it looks like there's anything. Nah. Okay. Let's have a chat with James.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Bag.
Seen this anywhere before? Nope.
He doesn't know about the stunt. Just makes sense, I suppose. Trunk course, met Liam. The mask is the one I want to look at, isn't it? Doesn't recognise.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Not useful. So where would this lockup be? It's not back there, we've tried it. It's not back there, we've tried that. It's not here. We've looked around here several times, or we've gone there. Because I think you have to... Oh, you have to try using it. Okay, oops. Which popped up. So I want to try the back of here then. I thought it popped up with the thing, like the magnifying glass. Clearly it doesn't. Because I think this is probably where it's going to be used.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
Oh, is that it? Just guitars? Ryan's guitar collection. Well, I assume we can't go and talk to Paul at the moment, so let's go and talk to Rebecca. Especially with the fact she mentioned Liam being in a band. There might be a connection. It might be usable.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
I was hoping for a connection there, a musical thing.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I don't know if I can even talk to Paul at this point. Like, both of them have become kind of unavailable now. Maybe talk to Emma about it?
A few more questions, please.
Ask about the guitars.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well.
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
Blackstone.
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from the record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
I wonder if this is something that you can point out. Didn't know him well, but you were in the same band.
Aha.
That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem? I'm not sure I believe you, Emma.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm trying to see if there's any kind of connection that she knew about. Well, you were actually in that, weren't you? Ah, boo. Oh, no, you were there when he pulled the stunt, which was the day he died.
Aha.
There we go.
So, you witnessed Paul's money-stealing stunt, is that right?
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died.
No.
Don't quite understand that, you see, because Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
I must have got mixed up.
So you don't know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night?
No.
Emma. I think you better explain, don't you?
It was the stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things, and then that thieving thing happened, and so...
Take a breath, Emma.
Liam killed himself because of me.
Why?
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his face. And no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there. And they all thought it was ugly. So I thought I'd say something, and I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
And what did he say?
He said he wouldn't mind. Then Liam killed himself. Liam's dead because of me.
Well, Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said, but I really don't think you caused Liam's death. There's always more to these things than meets the eye. It wasn't your fault.
We can't tell Simon, please.
Simon doesn't need to know. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Progress!
9 o'clock. Poor Emma. I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it. I'd blame the Rands before I blame her.
Progress! Yay! I think, let's try and see if we can talk to...
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Let's ask you about the guitars.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's turned deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional.
If he did try, it was never going to happen.
It's just... Oh dear. Did he mention something about the creativity, or am I... Maybe, oh, it was the poster. No, I think he said he was the one. Talk about Emma and Liam.
Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it, Hal.
Did you encourage Emma to criticize him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we told every student to do, to express themselves as they want to. It would be out of order to criticize them after that, wouldn't it? However, I didn't expect her to criticize his birthmark, if that's what it was. That's a decision she took herself.
So you didn't know her well?
No, not at all.
Well, I don't think he's mentioned her, has he? Third eye was Paul's idea. Very similar to Atlas. It was unavoidable. Maybe this isn't particularly useful. Like, I probably should talk to James about things, but I don't think that's particularly relevant, and we might get more information out of other places. I think Atlas is still the key thing. We've got a lot of things that we need to ask. What happens after? Okay, I pressed the wrong button, game. Leave me alone. And we might find something else here. Oh, hello. Boxes. Ooh.
That'll come in handy. Don't know why I never remembered to buy one.
That will be useful back at the pub, if memory. I think that's where we need it. Bing, thank you. Try the lounge door first. Oh no. Oh, hello.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Now I have to go through all the stuff we've not yet covered. I'll ask you about the doll burning ceremony. Just play it up very apologetic. Sorry for interrupting the doll. Can you explain what that is? Kind of thing?
So tell me more about this doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the course.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one. A better
I
one.
barely know my old
So
one.
the dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll has a picture of the student as a child or a teenager. And they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
And why did that girl shout?
Because it's an emotional thing. She's quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing? Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector.
It's the guilt.
We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it. Perhaps we should make a doll of you, Inspector, and burn that. What do you think?
No, thank you.
You're probably right. I'm not sure it would do any good anyway.
That's the doll burning. The auto-hypnosis.
Can you tell me about auto-hypnosis?
Now, what would you like to know?
Do you use it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know and have a clue.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with. There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing auto-hypnosis out, actually.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
Okay. We were told it's a bit like the scrying. The monarch costume stuff.
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For the course?
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party, and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know, that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.